Hello. Um, yeah, it's time to go on a garden tour because, it's May, 19th maybe? I don't know. I can't keep up anymore. But I just thought I would do a quick garden tour. It's kind of like really too bright to be doing this right now, but like my family's gone, so it's quiet and, I don't have like boys jumping over my fences and bringing me chickens and stuff. So I thought it'd be a good time to do it. So it's kind of still a work in progress. I got I got everything in the ground. And now it's just waiting for everything to grow. So I will take you on a quick tour. Let's see. My first row up here, this is my tunnel that will be covered in beans and gourds and cucumbers and butternut squashes. So on this side, I should probably turn my electric fence off before I electrocute myself, but oh well. So up here I've got marigolds and alyssum, and these are marshmallow plants. There's the zinnia that just grew volunteer. These are green beans. Got lots of beans. The ones closest to the trellis are vining pole beans, so they will climb. And the rest up here on this side will be bush beans. These are some of the peppers that I just felt sorry for. This gourd is called tobacco box. So it needs to hurry up and catch up because birdhouse gourd is about on its side already. And then here's a loofah. These are some butternut squash. These are like a bush type. And these are some tomatoes that were kind of extra, and I didn't want to just throw them away, so I went ahead and planted them. And they're getting tomatoes on them already. These are some peppers that I didn't want to just throw away, even though I already had, that whole row over there. So I planted some basils, different kinds of basil, blue spice, cinnamon, lemon, holy basil. My birdhouse gourd is pretty wild already. There's a few peppers over here that I've had to keep cutting the gourd off of it because they're pretty aggressive. They're trying to already make their way over here. These are my cucumbers. They're starting to vine. I need to work on training them up because they don't naturally like to climb the trellis that much. Here's some more pole beans, bush beans. These are noodle beans and bush beans on the side. My snap peas, snow peas, they still have some beans and stuff growing on them, but they also have a lot of powdery mildew all over them. So I'm probably gonna rip these out probably today because it'll be really hot next week and they're just gonna die anyways. And I already pulled out one of the little green bean plants in this little empty spot right there because the powdery mildew was kind of getting on it. So I need to get these out of here so they don't ruin my beans. And then I'm going to plant some more pole beans, probably to go up over the side of the trellis also. My peppers, they're growing. They got flowers and little peppers on them and all that good stuff. My tomatoes, I've given them their first hard pruning on the indeterminates, which are along the trellis side. So they got their first good pruning. They've already grown back a good bit. And these are the determinate Romas. I just keep them trimmed up off the ground. But other than that, I don't cut off any of the suckers or anything. I just let them go. But the indeterminates I try to keep under control a little bit. Down here, which was kind of a late thing, there's some random like sugar baby watermelon and those big long zucchini things, whatever, tramboncino type squash. And then my summer squash. There's my little patty pans. And I got a stripy zucchini, and I've got 3 zephyrs. They're all putting on squash and growing. This is a candy roaster, and it's just starting to send out its first vine. I've got a little patch of corn right there, and my sunflowers are starting. These are the teddy bear, and they're starting to bloom. And the center section is the sunflower Steve sunflowers. We'll see what they end up looking like. This sunflower was just one that volunteered from last year. And I'm going to turn off my hot wire real quick. Okay. I got lots of little strawberries, and these are artichokes, and the borage plant. And I got some hollyhocks I planted over here. These are some more gourds. They were Martin House. Cannonball was one of them. They all came from Gourdlandia. And these are basils that I stuck over here. And these 2 are stevia. And then all this dill just grew volunteer. I've got okra I planted, but they're kind of getting shaded, so they may not be too happy with all that. There's my mullein, and there's some chives over here. Got a little rosemary right there. I need to weed this area. These are eggplants. They're very eaten up by flea beetles, I believe. I don't see as many on them now, so maybe something came and ate them because I didn't do anything about it. I just kind of let things go, and if they live, they live, and if they don't, then, whatever. I'm not spraying anything. Here's my onions, and they're starting to bulb up. These are shallots, sage, more shallots, and that's garlic. The last of the garlic. I've picked 2 big sections that I planted earlier. Let's see. And then basically it's just my brassica, like kale mostly is all I have left. And then I've planted some blueberry plants down on the end down there. That'll be, take a few years to get them where they're good. So anyways, here's my little wild meadow of bachelor buttons. I started a couple years ago and didn't really know that that's what I was doing when I planted those 2 plants, but here we are. There's quite a few bees in here, so they seem to like it okay. So anyways, thank you for coming with me on a quick tour of my garden.